Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, here with another video. And it's time for another movies and games haul and whatnot. So I just want to show y'all what I got for all the previous months and all that stuff and years and whatnot. So here it goes. First off, Ethan Condor, starring and directed by Sammo Hung. Also co-stars Yu Ping, Corey Yun Bu, um, his future wife, Joyce Cadenzi, who was Miss Hong Kong. There's also Yun Hua and a couple of others, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Su Hao, from Shaw Brothers. And yeah, this is a classic film. I definitely recommend y'all checking this out. And I did it, and as y'all know, I did a review of this film like not too long ago. Yeah, I think it's not too long ago. Anyway, good stuff. And then there's Versus, and I did a review on this film. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad that I watched it too. So, I mean, it's an awesome. Can't wait to rewatch this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Also, and as y'all know, the Angela Mao and Lady Warren Hapkido 2-in-1 Blu-ray collection, courtesy of Arrow Video. Nice stuff. And I did a review of both films. You know what I'm saying? And when I decided to get back into doing reviews and whatnot, and I'm glad that I did. So, and y'all get to see this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, good stuff. I also got the Lone Wolf and Club Blu-ray collection, the three, courtesy of the Criterion collection. You know what I'm saying? And I'll definitely gonna do a recommendations video on this at some point. So y'all stay tuned for that. I mean, yeah. So, and I got some of the volumes of some of the omnibus volumes of the original Lone Wolf and Cub manga on top of that, which is nice. So, yeah, it has some great special features on top of that. So, yeah, awesome stuff. There's Iron Fisted Monk, starring and directed by Sammo Hung. I did a review of this film. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I definitely recommend y'all checking out this film. You know what I'm saying? And not much I can say. There's also another film that I reviewed, Fist of the Condor, starring Marco Zoral. Now, this is definitely his magnum opus, in my opinion. There are the other films that he starred in that I'm gonna do reviews on in the future, so y'all stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I got this film in particular. You know what I'm saying? And it took some inspiration from a Mapuche martial art. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name of it, but even though the martial art in this film is fictional, I think it took some inspiration from the Mapuche art, but a martial art of the Mapuche people of Chile and Argentina. But I could be wrong. But hey, good stuff. There's also Monkey Kung Fu. I did a review on this not too long ago, and yeah, this is a awesome Blu-ray release, courtesy of 88 Films. Yeah, and yeah, I'm glad I got this one for sure, for sure. There's also the Samurai of Ayatowa. I think that's Ayutthaya. Yeah, the Samurai of Ayutthaya. Released in here as Muay Thai Warrior. I think Muay Thai Warrior isn't necessarily that accurate in my opinion. I think it should call by its original name, Yamada. Not the Samurai of Ayutthaya. In my opinion, that makes much more sense in my opinion. But I'm definitely going to do a review in this in the near future. So stay tuned. I also got there's also Cyber City L8. Yeah, Cyber City L8. 808. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I did a review on this one too, man. I'm glad that I did. You know, uh man, I'm glad that I got this one, you know what I'm saying? Because it's some classic, 90s anime goodness, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, not much more to say. And shout out to Discotheque Mia for this, by the way. And there's also I got, let's see, Yes, Madam, and the Legendary Weapons of China. As y'all know, I did reviews on these films each. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad that I watched them. So you know, Not much to say about that. And I got the Bakumatsu Roma Geki no Kenshi 2-in-1 collection for the PS2. It has, the Last Blade 1 and Last Blade 2, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I did, and I got the import, I got a Japanese PS2 to play this, which is cool, I'm definitely glad that I got this one here. This is some good stuff right here. Here, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get into some SNK fighting games, I definitely recommend y'all checking this out, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's I do recommend getting a Japanese PS2 or have your PlayStation 2 mod so you can play both, the Japanese imports and the imports like North America and Europe. You know what I'm saying? So I do recommend that. I got the King of Fighters 11. I'm definitely gonna do a recommendations video or a review on it. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm definitely glad I got this game. This is a great entry into the King of Fighters series. You know what I'm saying? So definitely some awesome stuff. Oh, and I might do a recommendations video on this too. So stay tuned for that. I also got the the simple 2000 volume 61 of the On One Chambara game. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got a chance to play this one yet, but once I get around to it, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely gonna play it and enjoy myself with it. So this is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff right here. And and the last one, at least right now for today's video, is going to be Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Now, this is an awesome fighting game, another awesome fighting game by SNK. You know what I'm saying? If y'all think about it, it's basically SNK's answer to Capcom Fighting Jam, aka Capcom Fighting Evolution, but 1,000 times better than Capcom Fighting Jam, aka Capcom Fighting Evolution, leagues and bounds in terms of its gameplay mechanics and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And it has some awesome tag team stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some cool combos that you can do, which I need to practice, by the way. So yeah, I definitely got. I'm glad I got this one. So awesome stuff here. You know what I'm saying? Now that will do it for today's, movie and games haul. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for more, and stay tuned for more other videos along the way. If y'all like this video, y'all can like it and share it. Y'all can subscribe to the Oaghaji 27 YouTube channel and hit that notification bell to keep y'all updated on my uploads. And y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts as well. So now, with all that being said, this is your boy Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, aka the Pervy Sensei, signing out. Peace.